Is anyone familiar with the triple mantra? Okay. So it's a fabulous mantra. It is 3 mantras combined into one, and it starts with the Mangala Charn, which is the Ad Gude Name, Jugad Gude Name, Sat Gude Name, Siddhi Gude Name. And you're all familiar with that one, right? Because that's part of our tuning in process. And that's a very protective mantra. When we chant the Ad Gude Name, the Mangala Charn, we surround our auric field and we surround our physical being with this amazing light of energetic protection. And also, not only does it give us protection, and when I say protection, it's basically neutralizes negativity that could be coming in. And there are a lot of sources of negativity. There's 5G, there's microwave, there's, people being very erratic in their cars, all those sorts of things, right? But it also is an attractant. It magnetically becomes very attractive into your auric field as well. So the auric field is an incredible agent for your immune system, for all sorts of things. And this year, of course, is the 7th year, and the 7th body is your auric body. So we're really focusing a lot on the auric field energy in these classes that we're doing at the collective, just as a general theme for the whole year. So Ad Gude Name, Jugad Gude Name, Sat Gude Name, Siddhi Gude Name. And then we move into Ad Such, Jugad Such, He Be Such, Nanaka Hose Be Such, Ad Such, Jugad Such, He Be Such, Nanaka Hose Be Such. And the beauty of those 3 sound currents together is that first it puts you into a protective field, bubble. Then the Ad Gude Name, the Ad Such, Jugad Such, He Be Such gives you more credibility of protection and the attraction of starting to remove obstacles. And then the Ad Such, Jugad Such, He Be Such, Nanaka Hose Be Such totally blast the obstacles out of the way. So these are mantras that were given by Baba Siddhi Chand, who is the gentleman, the avatar rather, that's up on the wall. And he was a very, very powerful yogi. It is said that he lived to be over 120 years old, but he never aged to be looking over 13. He just was an incredible avatar and practitioner of Kundalini yoga. So he gave very specific mantras, and those 2 mantras, the Ad Such, Jugad Such, He Be Such, Nanaka Hose Be Such, and Ad Such, Jugad Such, He Be Such, Nanaka Hose Be Such, are part of the mantras systems that he gave. So I'm going to be just playing this sound current through the whole class today, and we're just going to have an experience of what it's like to listen and have that in your field. We're not going to chant it, but we're going to just experience being enveloped with it and having the immersion of it. Kundalini is a very interesting practice in that it's a very immersive practice. It's very much about you coming and having your own experience with it. And then what I mean by that is it's going to take you where it is that you need to go. Does that make sense? Yeah. Sometimes it's not pleasant. Sometimes it's really unpleasant, actually. It's like, oh, shit, here we go again, or whatever, right? But it's so important that we deal with that because it creates the opportunity for us to feel perhaps something that's been stuck deep, deep, deep inside of you on a tissue or a cellular level that you've even brought in from another life, or maybe it's a generational pattern that's been brought in. And you may not recognize it, but it's a part of how your behavior is dictated and your habits are dictated. So we use this technology of Kundalini to clear that. Ad Such, Jugad Such, He Be Such, Nanaka Hose Be Such. Ad Such, Jugad Such, He Be Such, Nanaka Hose Be Such. It clears it, and then it implements a whole new pattern of much more positive frequency so we can open and go in that new direction. And it takes time for that to happen, although it is an immediate self-exalted experience. But you have to have consistency with your practice in order for it to become fully ingrained and be a part of you.